Hello and welcome to week 5 of Crescent Rose. I'm filming inside because it's really hot out there and also there were some wasps and I don't like those. I got a lot done with the gun this week, so let's get right to it. Okay, let's see. So first off, the gun has a lot of weird angles and kind of like edges to them. So in order to get those exactly how I wanted, I took a razor blade and just started kind of carving those out in order to get the exact kind of shape and angles that I wanted, and then sanded those down so that they looked nice and smooth and, you know, seemed like they were just a natural fit for that. I then started sanding the rest of the gun, just sanding and more sanding and more sanding. I seriously can't emphasize how long sanding takes. Trust me, this really does take a long time. But the sanding is totally worth it because it just leaves everything looking nice and smooth, but it also allows me to put some of those really little detail pieces on that I normally wouldn't have been able to because the edges would have just been all bumpy and the glue wouldn't have properly set on. So, hooray for sanding! I also began working on the blade attached to the bottom handle. Now the little connector piece is actually twice the size of the gun, so instead I had to use 4 pieces of MDF as opposed to the regular 2. I then just took the 2 middle pieces and cut out the shape of the handle, that way they'd fit perfectly in. Then took those 2 side pieces, sandwiched them all in, and voila! Perfect connector piece. Now for the actual blade itself, I opted not to use the foam for this one. It's just a little bit too small and fragile and the foam just wouldn't really cut it. So I actually took 2 1/4-inch pieces of MDF and then just sandwiched them together. After that, I just took my blade, started carving until I got the exact shape I wanted. And that's everything I did this week. For those of you curious what's coming up next, I have to do the scope to put on top of the gun, and then I'm going to be working on the barrel. And then after that, I can be free to start working on the actual blade itself and start painting the gun, which will be really cool. So look forward to that. See you next week.